depression and various mental illnesses run in my family. It was just hard knowing that what was affecting my parents and my other relatives was going to be plaguing me. There's a genetic risk associated with bipolar disorder. I didn't want to take that chance. I didn't think it was fair to bring a baby into the world that has bipolar disorder. It hit me really quickly. I was down at a conference with a couple thousand colleagues in Orlando, and I was frustrated and stressed and angry and just really struggling to keep it together. And I got up in front of all of those people, all of my colleagues, and made a horrible, horrible ass of myself. And yet I thought it was amazing. And that's when I realized for the first time that my reality was not the same as what everybody else in the room was experiencing. That was a terrifying realization. This was a manic episode, and not just manic, but also mania with psychosis.
And you'd never had this before?
Never had this before. I had fantasies of cutting my face off. Bipolar disorder type 1 is a serious diagnosis, and I thought that life as I knew it was over. I thought that I'd been handed a life sentence. CAMH was in the process of developing an early intervention in psychosis team. I met my new psychiatrist. She said, "Look at me. We are going to make you better. It's going to be okay." And one day at a time, I came back and found myself. I met a guy in May of 2007, and he's tall and handsome and smart and funny and creative and wonderful. My life now is amazing. I love my life. I have absolutely transformed myself. We're expecting our first baby in about 3 weeks. You know, we're making a lot of advances in psychiatric health and mental health, and by the time the baby would show any signs of being bipolar disorder, it'd probably be at least, 16 or 17, and by that time, it's my hope that, having a mental illness like bipolar disorder is not really going to be that big of a deal. I think that hope is one of the things that's missing the most from the mental health system for a lot of people. There are crazy people wandering the streets every day, and you'd never know it. And if that's not hopeful in the sense that everyone I know who suffers from a mental illness can get well enough that no one will know they're sick, then that's what hope is.